Alright. Here we go. Here we are. Alright. Let me just make sure all the other streams went up. Make sure everything's spun up correctly. I mean, I don't have any real evidence to really say that it definitely didn't, like something definitely failed, but I mean, it's useful to check. Okay. That's the kick stream. And then YouTube is always the one that I always worry about, whether it actually went through or not. Okay, cool. YouTube's good. Nice! Nice! Well, welcome in, chat. Bobby Goody, both YouTube and Twitch. The heck? First on both YouTube and Twitch. Welcome in, Bobby. How you doing? How are you doing? You gonna stick around, or you jumping out soon? Just claim it. Well, actually, you technically haven't claimed it yet, but welcome in. How goes it? How goes it? And I love how it. I love how I've got it set up so that it only welcomes you on that particular platform. Like, even though the bot is putting in all the welcome messages, or the bot is putting out all the welcome messages, but it puts it out like separately. So it's not like you get all the Twitch, or it's not like on Twitch you see all the messages of welcoming in the YouTube viewers. So thanks. That gives me another little test run to make sure. A little bit of a live test there. All right. Time for some Genshin. It has been a little while since I played a decent amount of Genshin on stream. I wouldn't say it's quite a content drought there, but it's more of like I've got a lot of leeway in terms of how rushed I am to get things done. We're many days out from the deadlines and stuff. There's nothing like within the next 3 days. You know, it's more of like the next 15 days, right? So at one point I think it was like at one point recently I think it was like 30 days to the next deadline. So we had lots of time to do whatever we needed to. Take it real slow like. Okay. We've got some extra mail. Oh yeah, I heard about this. Heard about that. That's Hu Tao's birthday. Okay. Use resin maybe? No. We need to use 30. I don't think there's any way for me to cleanly use only 30. I think probably the lowest we can use is maybe like 40 for the boss fight, but I don't know if I would do a boss fight at this point. Hold on. Well, actually, I haven't fought any bosses this week. Oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense. That would make sense because I've been throwing everything into Stygian Onslaught for the disturbance outbreak. That would make sense. Man, I've been leaving enough to at least do some of the Trounce domains. So at least Trounce domains I'm pretty much still kicking with. But yeah, world bosses I haven't actually been farming as much in the last couple of days. Okay, so let me do that then. We have 168. What do I want to go for first? Missions are good. I gotta pick a world boss to farm. Maybe we'll do like. Well, I can't really pair it. I normally pair it with like. I pair 3 world bosses with a Trounce domain just because then that adds up to 150 exactly. But you have to do that beginning of the week. And the beginning of this week has been basically all Stygian Onslaught I've been throwing it at. So it's not going to be like really good like that. I could just do maybe 4 bosses. Maybe just do 4 bosses. 4 bosses of some sort. Serenity Pot. Okay, yeah, there's gonna be a bit of a time separation. Cool. Okay, back to what I was doing. World bosses. Which world boss do we farm? I might just like fight it 4 times, like back to back. Actually, okay, well actually this works. At the very minimum, I know Prune is going to use this. I've not leveled up Prune at all. So I know she uses this boss, so might as well, why not? Hey, morning Quagus, welcome in. Glad to see ya. The moon puzzles confuse you. Depends which one you're talking about. I don't know where you're at in your moon exploration, but... I guess it depends where you are on the moon. Because I think... I'm at the quest step where you have to ride like a really, really tall elevator. Like a massively tall elevator. Hey, Quaxis with the redemption of first. Stealing it from under Bobby's nose. I just call him Bob. Under Bobby's nose. Yeah, he came in and typed it, but didn't claim it. What a chump. Well, congrats. Oh, you can't stay. Okay. You're heading out already. Well, thanks for checking in. Yeah, maybe you'll catch the stream later. Alrighty then. Well, have a good trip or outing. I don't know, unless you're stingy about the definition of a trip. Yes, and I actually know it's an alicorn. Oh. Yes, and I'm conscious of the fact that it's called an alicorn. Oh, that's a friendship XP level for Sandrone. That's a good circlet for someone who needs HP. It's a bit niche though. It is circlet. Like that's good. Like yeah, if someone needs HP, that's really good. But then again, if you're gonna have crit stats, like if you're gonna have crit value, I don't know. There's probably someone out there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to use Linnea's burst real soon. Oh my god, you're doing this right now? That's our third one, I think. Oh, exactly 46. Exactly enough to fully ascend Prune. Let's see here. Okay, so that's exactly enough for one full character now. Do we want to grab another person or another boss instead of just claiming another Radiant Antler? Hmm. Who else would need stuffs? I said Sandrona uses this, but I don't need that anymore. I've got her fully ascended. Dreadwing. Like, I don't think I have anybody who needs particular boss material right now. Like, it's one thing to be proactive. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like, I know this is enough to do Prune. But I'm trying to see if there's anybody else who I should pre-farm for, or like, well, not pre-farm. Pre-farm would suggest I'm actually looking at a future character. You know, someone I can farm for that I don't. Okay, that's already enough. That I don't already have ascended enough. Let's see here. Okay, it starts here. It starts here. Okay. Statue. Who uses that? I wish you could kind of sort on that. If you could filter on like the boss materials that the characters take, that would be nice. Okay. Yeah, that's enough for Fremine, and then if I ever got Linny, that's enough to fully ascend him as well. Wait. Oh, Kaya's ascended. Oh, I didn't remember I ascended Kaya. Okay, yeah. So, Hoarfrost Core is just for Rosaria now. This is shared with Beidou, but that's enough to do it. These are shared. Okay, that's enough for both. Right. Okay, that's 20 of it. Oh my god. I think I have enough boss material to basically ascend everybody get everybody full ascension. Or everybody that I have to full ascension. If I were to invest the money for it. It would be way too much more to actually ascend everybody. Or way more than it's worth, I think, to ascend everybody. But I have the boss materials to do so. Alright, well, I need one more boss fight, so... Oh wait, I went too far. What do I submit it to? What do I go for? Probably something that's really low. Fontainer Unihorn? Hold on, wait. Let's look at character archive. Who do I not have? I mean, oh yeah, okay, I don't have them. What would Inefa take? Maybe she take Knuckle Duckle? Zelonin. Yeah, I don't even know what half of these people take. I mean, if you can, I can probably guess a couple of them, but. Man, I just need any random boss right now. I don't know. I guess I haven't fought, like... Maybe Radiant Beasts haven't fought in a long time? It's really weird. Like, this is actually kind of a weird feeling. It's like, I don't need to farm anymore in terms of, like, the characters that I have. Like, I have enough across everything for the characters that I have. But then it's like the characters that I don't have, I don't know their boss material. And I don't care to search it up. Jeez, okay. Let's do... Yeah, this was for Durin, which obviously is fully ascended. I don't know, maybe let's try this. Why not? It's been a while since I fought Knuckle Duck. Okay, Lunar Charge team. Okay, I don't have a Lunar Charge team set up. I do. Oh no, I have a Duckle team set up. Oh my god. I have a specifically set up Knuckle Duckle team. That's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, this is if you had an FS toolbox. Okay, I gotta fight this thing. Nice. Yes, Androne is the only person who needs friendship XP at this point. A couple of days ago, I would have had both Dune and Prune. But they just hit friendship 10, like, very recently. Okay, so that takes care of bosses for the day. I mean, I know I'm not getting to 10 right now, but I'm okay with doing maybe 4 today. Maybe do another 3 over the next couple of days. Or 3 per day for like 2 more days. Today's Friday now. Technically, it's not a daily reset, so it's technically, in terms of the game's reset, it's like Thursday. Last couple hours of Thursday. So I could probably spend Friday and Saturday reset doing 3 bosses, and that would be enough. Okay, 420 items. Go back to, I guess, Mondstadt. I went to the wrong person. Give me 20 items. Alright. I have 3.5 weeks to select who I want to grab a constellation for. Yeah, this event is going to be important. I have not started it, so I will need to soon. Okay. How are we looking here? Yeah, so this is okay. This is moon exploration. This is after you do the event. Okay. Oh, I haven't done the Miliastra. You know, I feel like the start of my Genshin streams, they're kind of interesting. It's always housekeeping. I do that a lot. I do that a lot on these Genshin segments. No, because I'm too lazy to do them off stream anymore. Nah, it's not that bad, I guess. It would be bad if I got lazy to the point where I stopped doing commissions. Okay, is that so? Okay, we need to do 2 different ones. Yeah, I had a feeling. Why is this one saved? Why did I must have accidentally pressed R2 when I went on it. Wow. Sure, because why not? Alright, that's enough of that. Get me back into normal Genshin. There we go, there we go. Bobby, welcome back to the YouTube stream. Hello, hello. So you came in, said first, and then you left? Is that what you're telling me? Where'd you go? Okay, the other thing I need to do is under... Wait, where's that? Wait, what? Hold on a second. Wait, does she already have it activated? Oh, because she's a new character. I have to go and do this one. Yeah, because these are the previous ones. Okay, view the quest. Here we go. Went to walk your dogs. All right. Cool. Nice. Hope you didn't do anything sus. These are your dogs we're talking about. Which is Revelation. These can't be too long, right? I think these are fairly short ones. I mean, for all we know, I think it's probably just like almost a single conversation. What are we up to tonight? I am building up my teams on Genshin. Particularly, I'm preparing. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but I am preparing to do a Imaginarium Theater run. And I recently got some like newer characters, and I've like mostly built them up, but I'm trying to get like the finishing touches on like the teams and stuff. What? What do you mean? It's not like we're doing anything. Jeez. It's not the weekend yet. Jeez. Man, you know I play a lot of Genshin. Actually, no, if anything, actually on my stream, I actually haven't been playing a lot of Genshin. If anything, this is probably the first time I've played. I'll be playing a decent amount of Genshin on stream for a while, because I've been playing a lot of Zenless recently. I've been playing a lot of Zenless, and then on stream I've been doing Ghost of Yotei episodes. You know. So actually, I actually haven't streamed a lot of Genshin recently. Not that there's any sort of like quota or have to be. Oh, the comment. Oh, the dog comment. Well, that's just a general guideline. Hope you didn't do anything sus with the dogs, you know? It's a general guideline. It doesn't have to mean anything specific. You know? I'm not alluding to you doing any particular thing with your dogs that would be sus. Just saying, you know, just don't do anything sus with the dogs. You know? I'm not insinuating that you're already doing something sus with the dogs. Are you?
あそこにいるのはミコか。なんだか面倒なことになりそうな気がするぞ。
Alright.
参戦花祭りの時だって
Let me do some quests here
結果的には楽しかったけど
to alleviate some of the power
その
creep.
計がな。でも今回はヒヒオイラたちが頑張るわけじゃないし
I don't think these are going to be really long ones. Like, for all I know, this conversation is basically the entirety of the quest.
おや、わっぱにパイも。せっかくフォンテーヌで出会えたというのに、わっぱたちと来たら。
It is kind of nice that they are doing this, though. Like, they're kind of revamping old characters.
いいよ、何も聞いておらぬぞ。じゃがその様子を見るに、ろくな話ではなさそうじゃな。
And it's kind of crazy, because, like, one of the characters that's basically getting revamped and kind of buffed, or like significantly buffed, is like Chi-Chi. And Chi-Chi is like basically a meme in the Genshin community. Like nobody wants to get a Chi-Chi because like she's like semi-useless.
当然、八重堂のために奔走しておるのじゃよ。わらわのような苦労の絶えぬ
But
編
yeah,
集
now I
中
can
に
totally
他
see
に
it
何の用
with
があ
her
ると
with
いう
the
の
new
じゃ。
buffs by
新
doing
刊を
the
箱
quests
いっ
and
ぱいに
stuff.
買い込んだばかりでな。
I could see her
こ
having
れ
a
を持ち帰っ
decent
て
use.
八重堂の編集者たちにじっくり読ませようと思っていたのじゃが、邸内を散策しておった時、外れによく当たる
Yeah,
占いの
if
屋
this
台
is
がある
anything
と
like
聞いてな。
witches
それでわらわ
homework
も
quests,
一度見て
because
もら
these
っ
are
た
the
のじ
witches
ゃ。
revelation quests.
好奇心を
Shouldn't
満
be
た
too
すた
long.
めといったところじゃ。
Each one shouldn't be
カ
too
ードを
long.
引いたのか。おいらどうやってお前に引かせればいいかずっと悩んでたんだぞ。
ふむ、わらわの未来にそんなに興味があるのか。
So Bobby, what are you up to tonight?
知りたいというのなら見せてやらんこともない。じゃが少々の代償を払ってもらわねばな。そうじゃな。いっそのこと八重堂の一員となって冒険譚を本にまとめるというのはどうじゃ。本の名は最近流行りの名付け方に倣って非常食を拾ったら天下無敵になったとするのが良いな。きっと飛ぶように売れるぞ。構わぬ。面白ければどれほど分厚くてもよい。以前パラドックス後のホライゾン
I guess these
という娯楽
weekdays,
小説を失
you
敗した
gotta
ことがある。
make do,
あ
figure
れは
out something
辞書
for
の
yourself.
ように分厚くての。しかもなんと全8部作なんじゃ。
I guess the
3
group,
冊
yeah,
の
the
設
group
定
normally
資料
just gets
集と
on
6
like
冊の改
weekends
伝を合
now.
わせれば積み重ねただけで天井に届くほどじゃぞ。もしわっぱがそれほどの物語を書けるというのなら、編集長である我らが責任編集者になってやってもよいぞ。どうじゃ。ほう。であればカードは見せずともよいのじゃな。
だな。実はオイラたちもそこまで。
ほれ、これがわらわの引いたカードじゃ。説明によると逆位置の正義だったかな。見たくないのか。まあよい。はあ、占いが嫌いなんじゃな。次にわっぱたちがおみくじを引きに来てもこの嫌われ者の宮司はもう引いてやらぬ。
Oh, I see.
そういえば
I see. Get some game
最近よ
jumping
く
going.
神社へ絵馬をかけに来
Yes,
てお
one
っ
of
た
these
じゃ
days
な。
I should probably try to go back to Destiny 2. I don't know. It's like, it's weird. Okay, the thing is, like, Destiny 2 seems interesting again now that now that the final update's gone out and stuff. And like, yeah, I do have Edge of Fate. I do have Renegades to do now because I purchased the DLCs. Um, but it's like weird. Like I kind of do want to go back to Destiny 2 because of the fact that I now have purchased stuff for it. Um, but it's like I've moved on so far from it that like I have games to like occupy my time that I can't go back to Destiny 2, or I don't really have much opportunity to go back to Destiny 2, especially not for long periods of time. I don't know. Like even if I boot it up, I could maybe do a couple of things, and then I'd be like, oh, I gotta get back on, I gotta get back on Zenless or something. So yeah, they tend to keep me occupied. Well, okay, I guess if I was strictly only worrying about the stuff that absolutely had to get done right away, then I guess that's more of just like, yeah, do a couple things each day for like the dailies and stuff. But it's, I don't know, especially with Zenless though, it's because I'm like I'm still I'm still technically a fairly new player on Zenless, so there's still a lot of like stuff that I have to catch up on in terms of like even just gameplay content. So, not to mention I still have a whole freaking season worth of story.
お前な。
良いには良いが、残念ながら逆位置の正義じゃからな。わらわが悪人だとでも言いたいのじゃろうか。
正義のカードといっても一般的な意味での善人や
Yeah,
悪
it's a grind.
人を指すわけでは
I
ない
used to do that. I mean, I used to do all 3 characters.
今逆位置にあるそれが指し示すのは不誠実な人だね。
不誠実？まさか。わらわがこやつらにおみくじを読み解いてやるときはこの上なく誠実にしておるというのに。
Wait. Hmm.
おいらの記憶だと旅人が巫女のおみくじを引くときは毎回大吉だったぞ。
それはわっぱの運がいいのじゃ。あるいは宮司であるわらわのそばにおるときは運気が上がっておるのじゃな。
それは奇遇だね。確かに逆位置の正義は歪んだ因果、不均衡、不誠実、そして不満足を象徴しておる。妖怪であるお前さんなら理解できるだろう。何しろ妖怪の誕生はもとより欲望と密接に関わっておるからね。
Right now, that's
物
the
事へ
plan.
対する渇望、
Because
叶わなかった理
again,
由に
because I've been kind of
未
like
完の大使、何らかの感情に
neglecting it a little bit. I do have a fair amount of stuff to do on Genshin, so I think the initial plan here is probably yes. I'll have stuff to occupy me, I think.
さらに巨大な欲望が埋まっておるのだろうね。だが、これ以上は
Let me guess, is that your cue to leave then?
なんせカードを1枚引いただけだからね。それに逆位置の正義は隠し事や嘘にも長けておる。他人に対しても自分自身に対してもな。
なんとも要領を得ぬ話じゃのう。巫女たちがおみくじを読み解く時の言い回しにそっくりじゃ。ここでこのような斬新な占いの話術が聞けるとは思わなんだぞ。なかなか面白いではないか。とはいえ、それは神社の経営理念にそぐわぬ。巫女たちには教えられんの。何はともあれ、汝の占いには感謝しておる。機会があれば、鳴神大社へ遊びに来て、汝も占われてみぬか？
残念だけど水占の術だけで手一杯でね。他の占いを体験する暇はないんだよ。だが話を聞く限りそのおみくじとやらはニコとアリスが気に入りそうだ。あいつらに教えてやるとしよ
うむ。その時はわらわが
Yeah,
直
I
々
guess
に魔
I
女た
guess
ち
you
の
could
おみ
probably
くじを
think
引
of
いてや
tonight
ろう。
as like a
皆とびきりの
part
良い
of the
くじが
grind,
引け
you
る
know?
と保証するぞ。
a night of the grind, basically, like a slice, a look into the training arc, I guess. Yeah, because especially when I'm doing these like side quests that involve these conversations, I'm basically trying to unlock these extra talents, right? These are the extra buffs that are being given to some of the older characters to sort of make them relevant again. And they're pretty significant buffs too, so it's like, if I'm gonna prepare myself to do like something like this, I should probably try to, get those characters as powerful as they can be. That's basically my take there. And if I get bored of doing those, then I mean heck, I still have the moon to explore. That's right. You never would have thunk it when Genshin first started, but we are literally at a part of the story where we're going to the frickin' moon. So yeah, I've been doing. There's like a story, or there's a bit of a quest line on the moon right now. So I've got stuff to explore out here too. So if I get bored of these quests, I've got some exploration there. If not, I could even start taking a look at Spiral Abyss, because this just reset, I think, yesterday? Last night, I think. This basically reset last night. So yeah, that's kind of new. I mean, this one shouldn't take too long. Like, if I started doing it right now, depending on what enemies were in there, because they're kind of random, well, not randomized, but they're kind of chosen differently, and you gotta actually like start fighting it to know what you're fighting. Um, if they're easy targets, that could be probably less than a night. But yeah, I mean, assuming I'm on my own for the night, I should have a decent amount of stuff to take care of it, to sort of bide my time, to occupy my time. What is this? Whoa, 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 what is happening, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, you know what? You know what? Ah, okay. Okay, actually, that's actually that's kind of clever. Wait, hold on a second. That's actually kind of clever. If all of the quests are like this, that's pretty clever. So you have a chance to actually play with these characters, probably with their new... Yeah, probably with their new stuff. Okay.
15律流
Yeah, I think they stay on the field for longer now.
神道の権限呪言チョック雪を舞いやっせっ勝った呪言来光意と美しきかな律流直律流神里流呪言律流呪言失礼
That was quick. So it's just it was a conversation, and then it's almost like a character trial. You get to try out. Yeah, I guess that's the clever part of it, is they're giving you a chance to test out the new buff that character is getting. Oh, Okay. When there are at least 3 at the same time. Unleashing. Oh, okay. Will cause to. Oh, it's unleash an additional lightning strike, which deals 40 at. Electro at 40% of our attack. Okay. So when there's 3 on the field, if you keep doing. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. And then the duration of them is up by 10 seconds, so they stay on the field longer too. Nice. No one else in here tonight? Nah, I guess not. Crisis was in here briefly, but they're out shopping. They might be back later, but no, just you tonight on the YouTube. You're the only one in here across 3 different platforms. How does that make you feel? Okay, and then I think the next person... Okay, so yeah, Nico's done. Okay, oh, I only have 4 people I can do this with, so I might as well, okay. Might as well do Chi-Chi's. Like you could do anything to me and get away with it.
ナナ、何か思い出せたか?
If it's that bad, Bobby, you are on the record.
謝らなくていい。大丈夫だぞ。パレメルモニアまではまだ距離があるから、もう少し歩いてみよう。もしかしたら家がどこか思い出せるかもしれない。
見ろ、ナナがいるぞ。一緒にいるのはメリュジーヌか。見たことない組み合わせだな。あ、旅人。
Yeah, if you are gonna do something mischievous, you are on the record. Yeah, the VOD will carry all of what you said and did, and even if you try to send a message from a different platform, that gets ported onto the YouTube chat replay. Yeah, YouTube is where it stays indefinitely. All those YouTube, I mean, you look back at you look back at the list of live streams I have on YouTube, right? That actually extends all the way back, probably 2 years and a bit, 3 years and a bit. Actually, it's probably, oh wow, yeah, because I think, well, okay, I mean, I didn't have viewers back then, but I think my first stream sort of coming back out of retirement, so to speak, was about probably 3 years-ish. 3 years, 2 months, something like that. I think it was like May 2023.
ナナの知り合いか? よかった。私がルミルーツハーバーの近くで捜査をしていた時に、この迷子を見かけて。迷子だよな。体型からして。
I mean, sure, being on the record by itself ain't gonna stop you, but once it's on the record, now I can reference it, like, all the time, indefinitely.
そうそう。オイラたちはずっと前から
It's because it will be on the record that I can then use it against you.
もしナナが自分をキャシーだって言ってたら、このメリュジーヌを怖がらせちゃうところだったぜ。うん。大切な友達。そう。
ようやく手がかりがつかめたようだな。正直に言うと、私もここまでお手上げの状況に遭遇したのは初めてなんだよ。友達なら知ってると思うけど、彼女の記憶には少し問題があるようで。名前以外のことがなかなか思い出せないんだ。
ナナはたまにこうなっちゃうんだ。
かわいそうにな。
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of crazy how much I tolerate
バ
from
レショ
these
ースファ
people.
ントムに連れて
Like
行
from
って
this
保護
group.
するつもりでいた。そこへ向かう道中で彼女が少しでも記憶を取り戻せないか様子を見つつな。君たちは彼女の家がどこにあるか知ってるか？教えてくれれば私が直接送り届けよう。その方がいろいろと面倒事も省ける。
知ってはいるけど、ここからじゃさすがに遠すぎるぞ。遠すぎ？ナナ、ずっと洗礼について歩いてたら、ルミドゥースハーバーに着いた。
え、思い出したのか？じゃあさらに前のことは？
その前は白先生と一緒になんだっけ、患者さんのところに行って薬草を取って、それから色札
Do I ever wish you guys acted differently?
名探偵パイモンは全部まるっとお見通しだぞ。
Yes and no.
ナナは白術と一緒にイローフへ往診に行って、そのあたりで薬草を取ってる時に
I
迷
think
子
the
に
current dynamic of things.
たまたま出会った洗礼についていったら、ルミドゥースハーバーまで来ちゃったって
It keeps
わけ
things
だな。
interesting. I don't really want to say that because now it encourages you guys to keep doing that to me. But I think the dynamic would be very different. If depending on your definition of acting differently, right? Like if you guys were all like me, let's put it this way: if you guys were all like me, I mean, that would be an interesting dynamic too. Because like, I'd probably be clearing raids left or right. Destiny 2 would just be like constantly available and just like knocking out raids because like all 6 of us are managing all 6 of everybody at the same time. 6 people managing 6 roles at once. Everybody knows what everybody's doing. But I guess it would almost clash. I don't know. I mean, there's some stuff that I guess it would be nice to tone down and just chill out with. I don't know if the nickname stuff counts. I don't really know if I need that type of stuff, but I mean, given the current state of things, I'm not going to ask you guys to actually act differently. And I don't think I could get you guys to act differently. So we can probably put that aside.
おお、確かに筋が通ってるな。それじゃあ私はすぐに出発してナナをイローフまで送るよ。白術さんはナナの保護者なんだろ？きっとすごく心配しているはずだ。あ、そう
だ、うっかり忘れちゃうところだったぞ。おーい、バーベロス、いるか？聞こえてるか？
そう大声を出さずともよい。ずっとここにいたけど、お前たちの会話を遮りたくなかっただけだよ。傾聴は優秀な占い師の本能だからね。いわゆる洗礼の道案内も、ある種の運命の導きと言えるだろう。せっかくここまで来たんだ。ついでに占いなんてどうだい？
占い？
もう待ってよ、バービー。そんな形式的な態度じゃ子供が怖がっちゃうじゃない。ちょっとどいて。よく見ててね。サプライズプレゼントはこうやって渡すのが正解なの。小さな魔女界のナナちゃん、私はあなたの盟友クレイのママで、この世界で一番すごい大魔女アリスおばさんよ。
アリスおばさん、
Like I think I don't
こんにちは。
mind the dynamic, like the vibe of it. because you know that's I've accepted it at this
大
point.
魔女が小さな魔女のためにサ
There's
プライズで予言の儀式を行ってあげ
there's
る
there is a strong amount of peer pressure in this group though
そう
that I
目
don't
の前に
I don't know if
あ
I
るカードを
necessarily
見
need
て
all
みて
that.
綺麗でしょどう
I mean, I was just actually thinking about it the other day that like
よかった
I feel like Arc Raiders fell
そ
off.
こから1枚引いてね
Like I paid $50 because everyone kept telling me to get Arc Raiders, and then I got it, and then now we barely play it at all. Well, I don't play it at all
協
even.
力してくれたご褒美にそのカードはあなたにあげちゃう
ありがとう。
さあ
Like Black Ops 2, okay, that I can kind of that one I'm a little more receptive to because like you know, I do play Call of Duty.
肩を揺さぶるんじゃない。ちゃんと見て
I
お
played
れ
a
よ。
tiny bit of it, you know, against bots back on Xbox.
吊るされた
But
男の
I think Arc
聖地
Raiders was
か
like, if it wasn't for like the peer pressure stuff, I like that's not a game that I would have gotten
特
into.
別な存在ってこと
超越と忍耐を象徴し、世俗からの徴奪をも意味しておる。一定
Like
の
Arc
制限
Raiders,
の中
like
に
I
ある
think
が
even
お前さん
like
自
the
身はそこから抜け出そう
the
とは
part
思
that
っておらん
kind
の
of
だ
like
ね。
制限、
how do I say
直令
the
の
part
こ
that
と。
kind of sticks with me is like I kind of knew Arc Raiders wasn't necessarily a game I would care for that much, and so when I played it, I was like, yeah, I mean, it's okay, but like, it just wasn't really my type of game, right? It just wasn't really my type of game, and then you know. Yeah, I'm not hating on him or anything, but like you know, Andrew does do a lot of peer pressure. he does a lot of peer pressure. So I think he was one of the most pushy for me to buy Arc Raiders, and I kind of relented eventually. So now it's kind of like a thought of like, oh well, I bought it, and now it's like. It's like I don't want to say oh I told you so, but it's like I kind of knew it wasn't gonna stick with me, and I ended up paying $50 for it. So, well, $50 odd dollars.
表面的に言えばその理解でも間違ってないよ。未来のことはただ待つだけでよい。当然お前さんにとって一番有り余っているのは時間だろう。だが
I mean,
おや
it's hard to say. Like, I guess I kind of do, but like, I sort of I don't mind it in the way that you know it I guess made the group happy for a little bit. I guess, but yeah, it's sort of like I bought a game. And I did honestly give it an honest try, right? I obviously played it and I did give it an honest try, but it was sort of like me buying a game that I kind of had a feeling it wasn't going to stick with me. For the sake of like, yeah, okay, play it a couple times with friends type of thing. I don't know. I mean... It's hard to say, I suppose.
はいはいストップストップそんなに一気に喋る
Like,
と
and the thing is too, it's like I kind of feel like I have to be selective about
こ
what
のプレ
games
ゼ
I
ントをじっくり堪能してもらおうよ
relent
子供に
to,
はもっと
because like you guys ask me to get a
た
lot
っ
of
ぷ
different
り時
games.
間を設けて接しなきゃねえナナちゃんこのささやかなサプライ
Because
ズ
the thing is, like,
喜んでもらえた
if
かな
every time you guys are like, oh, let's get this game, and I just like, okay, fine, I buy it.
ありが
Like
とう。
I'd have so many games just like
Alice
randomly. I'd be randomly buying so many games.
頑張っておばさんの名前を覚えてくれたの本当はもっとあなたとお話ししたいけどそろそろ時間ねいい子はお家に帰らなくちゃバービーもしまだ言いたいことがあれば次に小さな魔女会が集まるときに小さな魔女一人一人に予言をしてあげてきっとみんな喜ぶはずよ
Like I don't want to. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to say like, oh, I'm so smart and I know myself so well. But it's like
それじゃ
sometimes
またね
I feel like I can kind of tell if I'm going to like a game or not. And I can like just by seeing a little bit, I can kind of tell like this game, it doesn't speak to me. Or some games they speak to me really a lot, or other games they don't speak to me, right? Arc Raiders, I feel like was one of those examples where it's like even just seeing it being played, I was like, it's okay, but I don't love this idea, right? And especially like the looter shooter stuff and the losing all your stuff, I don't know about that. Especially and the griefing. I think that was the first thing that really turned me off about that game, was because I didn't really like the idea of like getting griefed and stuff. So I don't play things like Rust or other games where other players can just screw up your day or whatever. True. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, because that's the thing. Like, there's what's it called? I mean, there's sort of the idea of like, I feel like I can tell when I'm gonna stick to a game, right? Because let's put it this way: my brother got me into Destiny, or like he was talking to me about Destiny, right? But this is back in like before Destiny 1 came out, right? He was talking about Destiny. He was trying to he was telling me, hey, there's a new game that's upcoming, that type of thing. It's called Destiny, or whatever. And he kind of talked to me about it. And I think he did show me a little bit of gameplay of it. And even then, I was like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And that's when I kind of got excited about it. And I got into Destiny first week. I wasn't a day one, but I was like week one, right? And see you see where that took me, right? It took me through 10, 15 years, I guess. Well, I guess, okay, it's not 15 years yet. Destiny 1 is like, what, 2015? Something like that? Maybe 10 odd years. 10 odd years, right? I mean, I stuck with that game, and I really played it a lot. And I met you guys through that, right? Through that franchise. Now, there are times where I'm just like, I didn't expect to play it as much. Genshin's actually one of those examples, right? I was, how do I say? I wasn't like super excited about it. Like, oh, I really think I'm gonna love this game, and I got into it that way. Now, one, the barrier to entry is that it's free, so there's basically no barrier to entry. So I can try it, and if I don't like it, no harm done, right? But actually, Genshin, I originally didn't think I was gonna play it very much. I honestly I thought the art style intrigued me, but I didn't think I was actually gonna play it very much. I was like, okay, it's kind of like anime art style, it's kind of cartoony. Can't be that crazy, right? Play, I'll play, I'll try it out. It looks kind of interesting. I'll try it out, right? And then I got into like the character progression system. Like I sort of started looking into like the farming system, the leveling system, the domains, and all these different activities that contribute, and I could kind of start making connections about like, oh, okay, so you do this activity to get these things, which upgrades this particular part of a character, right? And then you got to go out this way to do get a different part of the character leveled up, right? So it was basically the depth of the character progression system in this game that actually really got me into it. That was actually the funny part. I was interested in the game just by like the art style and stuff like that, but it's actually the core gameplay loop that actually like hooked me and kept me there. And then now it's like nowadays the story is still peak, so I've got more reasons.
カードプレゼント綺麗
Jeez. Almost missed the whole... Well, actually, I didn't miss the whole conversation, but it's like... Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool, you know? Got into Genshin, you know? I still haven't spent a single dollar, a single penny on Genshin. And I got 5.5 years of entertainment out of it. I'd say that's pretty good.
諸行無常
陣営のごとくやっやーやっ逃がさない
やあ戦法を開け権限せよもっと
瞬く間にふわっやっはあ陣営のごとくほっ
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I'm not gonna try to convince anybody that like, oh, you're missing out or anything.
よ我が名はドアクシン君
I
な
don't know. You guys can give me crap for playing Genshin, but I'm just like, I like it.
行こうよはっ健康よい世の乱れを切り尽くせ
行け
行けはっ逃がさないほっはっはっほっまた
やあ諸行無常
Okay, yeah, that's Radiant Stellar Conduct. That's just the pole star field, I think. Yeah, you do Superconduct, it makes a pole star field, and then Radiant Stellar Conduct. Yeah, okay. Reduce to 15 seconds. Yeah, this part's really good. This part's really good because normally you use her skill and she has like a little floating thing that kind of goes around with her, and it only lasts 15 seconds. Old cooldown is like 30 seconds, so you have like 15 seconds where you have like you can't resummon it. But yeah, this is a pretty powerful buff. Reducing that cooldown to 15 seconds, it basically gives her like full 100% uptime on that thing. Yes, super and stellar conduct reaction damage increased by 50. Yeah, okay. Nice. Oh, right. Oh, I have constellations for her. Right. She's a standard 5-star, so I have constellations. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really big, yeah. Herald of Frost has a coordinated attack on the opponent. That's really big. That's really big change. Okay, that's just the extra sentence. Okay, to get an extra, yeah, stellar conduct damage thing on the burst. Okay, that's another. So it's another stellar conduct.
そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。
6 elements energy when okay, attack and coordinate attacks hit opponents. Okay, yeah, so other people. Oh, that's good. So other people's attacks can also regenerate her energy. Okay. Attack increased by 50%. Okay. That's semi-useful. Additionally, when the healing effect... Oh, okay. Healing effect if it triggers nearby party member with the lowest HP percentage remaining. Oh, okay, yeah. So just heals off-field characters, like... Right. Yeah. Big healing. Okay, I don't have this one. I don't have her at 6 constellation, but... After using Preserver of Fortune... That's the burst. 4 stacks of Glimpse of Mystery? Oh, okay. Oh, so after the burst. Okay, after the burst you get extra stellar conduct damage. Okay. Ooh. Hold on, what notices do we have? Okay, yeah, Luna 8. That's I mean, this is like the current stuff happening right now. Okay. So Sandrone and Silali, Columbina and Raiden. Okay. Both of which I have already. I don't actually have to worry about it then. Okay, okay. Yeah, new main story. Okay, well actually, oh no, I've seen this before. Why is it showing me now? Okay, other bug fixes. Okay, this is just letting us know that the new banners are coming out soon. Autoron, Sethos, and Yahoda. TCG. Hold on, Autoron, Sethos, and Yahoda. What do I have them at? Okay, oh. Autoron C5. Okay, that's not bad. I think Sethos is actually C6. Yeah, Sethos is C6. Okay. Yahoda's probably like C1 or 2. C2. Okay. Yeah, I had a good feeling these Witch Revelation quests wouldn't be too long, which is good. They're kind of bite-sized. The only other people I can do them for is I think Diona and Beidou, both of which I don't really use, both of which I don't have leveled up. So the ones I actually care about are like Yaimiko and Chi-Chi, which I just did. Those are the ones I just did. Yeah, I'm trying to make a team. I'm trying to make a team that looks like this. Something like this. I mean, I might switch out Raiden for somebody else, but this is kind of a team that I'm looking at right now. So having Yaimiko and Chi-Chi get their new Witch Revelation talents, those are somewhat valuable. And then I gotta fix Chi-Chi's artifacts, yeah. Her artifacts are completely all over the place right now. I mean, I guess there's some that are better than others. I think for her, yeah, we just want to go really harsh on attacks. Yeah, the attack stat is her most important thing here. Yeah, we just want to really focus on getting her attack up. Probably need to give her a new weapon. I might level up these. We get a lot of attack percentage here. This would be even more attack percentage, but is it worth doing? Is it worth having her take any amount of crit value? I feel like no. Yeah, these two are good. Actually, this is not bad. It levels up. What did it levels up? What did this level up right now? Went into attack. Okay, I could live with that. Yeah, attack percentage. Which makes sense. Like, for her, yeah, attack percentage is going to be basically her biggest thing. Yeah. That makes the most sense. And then, yeah, crit value isn't really important for her. Let's bring this up. Dang, okay. Went to everything else. I could reshape. Let's do... Let me do these two. It's kind of weird. It's a weird feeling reshaping this, but going not for... not going for, like, crit rate. Okay, keep the reshaped. Yeah, that's good. That's better for her. And then... I guess the feather works. 5-8. Elemental Mastery. Hmm. Okay. I guess I could live with that. 2634. And then we would probably want to, yeah, get a better weapon on her. I almost want to do, like, Lion's Roar for her. I mean, that would work too. I'd have to, I could probably swap her with Kuching's weapon. Oh, well, Kuching is a DPS. It would be good to have her on that. Hmm. Damage against opponents affected by Pyro or Electro by 36%. I mean, in a Super Conduct / Stellar Conduct team, we're gonna be affecting enemies with Electro all the time, so that kind of checks out. Energy recharge wouldn't be a bad idea. It's an 80 cost burst. It probably wouldn't hurt. Probably wouldn't hurt to have her own energy recharge, no? But her attack goes down a lot. We do that. 28. Okay. That does make her a little more viable. Sandrone. Okay. Get her leveled up. I have like no more now. I have no money. Dang, she broke 3k attack. Okay. Nice. That team's looking pretty good. Okay, yeah, she should be decently good already. 40 on 243 with 882 elemental mastery. Right, okay. 80% of Miko's attack. Yeah, it would be better if we get more attack on this. It's just, it's Scoffy's. It doesn't help her as much. Oh, but I have no money. Of course. Okay. I mean, these aren't bad. These are already pretty good pieces. 1470. Why is her attack so low though? Hmm. Electro damage bonus. Hmm. Okay.
大半のものの一生は
Okay, let's go damage testing. Where's a good place to damage test this? $59,000 per pulse there? That's not terrible.
裁きの雷律令呪言
滑稽ねどう
103,000 but without a crit though.
それ
律令チョック律令呪言チョック律令
先生入れて行ったまえここにて命ずるいけるわねくだらない
チョック呪言逃げ道はあります
やりなさい
負けだ
チョック律令呪言裁きの雷
行け一休みしたいわついてきて
Let's see how high Sandroni's damage can really go with like the burst and on a crit. I guess it. Okay, I mean, my guess would probably be around 300 to 400k. It's probably not insane the way I'm thinking of it. What's something that can take a lot of hits? Oh, I could do it. Wait. Let's try to one of these. Wait, let's try to one of these. Hold on a second. Menacing difficulty? We need cryo characters, but who's to say that we don't need, or we can, we're unwelcome to use Stellar Conduct? Actually, that's interesting now. What if we did Sandrone, Yaimiko? I guess yeah, we'll use Raiden to get some energy out, and then Chi-Chi. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if he'll go right into the wall up, sequence right away.
直律流
Oh yeah, he's doing it. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it.
いけるわね。くだらない。いけるわね。
呪言直律流見切りました。
先生入れて。演算開始。
逃
262.
げ道はあります。
I mean, that's not bad.
律流
諸教の長、我が名はドアクシンクになり。ついてきて。一休みしたいわ。
振動の権限直律流見切りました。
いけ。
Okay.
さあ、
Doing it again. Oh my
つ
god.
いてきて。
Senjoni instantly kills him. What the heck?
滑稽ね。さあ、
呪言律流裁きの雷
諸教の長。戦法開け。宣言。
Easy enough. Wait. What should we put it on? Maybe, ooh, let's do it with like... Let's do it with this set. I hadn't even considered. Okay, that's that one. I think this one might be a close call. I don't know if we actually wait. I'm not entirely sure we beat this one. There's some good stages where you can get a big chunk of damage off of him, but
お披露目。さあ、働きなさい。
通常を焼き尽くす。撃て今だ。今だ。
絶妙のよう契約を。
加速するぞ。せこの天下で裁く。
なにいつかだそうよ。僕をたたえよう。世界を熱狂の
飛ぶか。今だ今だ。
okay, only when he does these bits here. That's the only thing that's kind of keeping us afloat and keeping us on pace to actually beating him in 2 minutes.
悪用の力を思い知りなさい。手加減なしよ。歌え、僕の名のもとに。
止める勇気はあるか。せこの天下
Oh,
で
we might barely make it. Nice. Okay, we did get it done. But it was barely. Okay. I was a little worried about that. Ooh, that's a good one. Attack with crit value? Dang, we're on a roll here. First try this? First try menacing difficulty? Okay, we managed to hit him. We managed to hit him before he ran away. That was the main thing. I was a little worried that he was going to run away before we got the hit down. Come on. Nice. We needed that. We needed that. Oh, come on, we're so close to beating it. We should be able to get it. In 35 seconds, we should be able to get it. User fragile resin. Okay, it's for artifact. It's for artifacts. Fine. That's a good circlet for HP. Cryo damage bonus. Nice. Just like that. Menacing difficulty is complete. Give me my money, my feather, and my XP books. Yeah, I'm not doing fearless. Spiral, theater, 15 days. And then one more day here for disturbance outbreak. The actual Stygian onslaught is good for another 20-ish days. But given that I actually completed menacing difficulty and I'm not trying for fearless, Alright, so we did quests for Witch of Revelation, just at Stygian to get menacing difficulty done. Claim everything from that.
You?
Where exactly am I going with this? Only other two characters that I own that can do the Witch Revelation are Diana and Beidou. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to do any more Witch's Revelation quests, because the main two I wanted to do it with was Yaimiko and Chuchi, and both of those are now done. I could go explore the moon. There's that. I haven't yet completely decided. Let's take a quick break. When I get back, maybe I'll have a decision. Alright. Alright, take a little break. If you're watching from the VOD, skip ahead. I don't know how many minutes. Somewhere between 5 and 10 or something. Quick break.
音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なにその顔。信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。またスネージナヤパレスに戻れってお達しはあ、どうして しょっちゅう集まりがあるのかしら。そろそろお茶会でも開こうかしら。みんな空いているといいのだけれど。音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできたの。なーにその顔。信じてないわね。どこかにピアノがあればすぐにでも披露してあげるわ。
Alrighty, we are back. Going back here. Okay, oh yeah, I see here. Bobby, you're heading out already. I'm not sure if you left during the break, but if you're still here waiting for a response, then thanks for coming out. We'll see you around. Thanks for sticking around, even though it was a Genshin. It was a Genshin segment. Nice to have you. Alrighty, chat. Let's continue on here. So, I don't want to stay up too late tonight because weekend is coming up, meaning that next couple nights might be late nights. Now, we still have a little bit we can work on here before we head out. I think for the moment, what we could probably do is maybe do a little bit of exploration on the moon. I think that might be good. I've been kind of, how do I say? I've been kind of stagnant on the exploration progress over the last couple of days. It's probably actually been over a week since my last stint of exploring the moon. So, I mean, now, not that I'm like super rushed about it, there's no reason for me to really rush right now. There's no new Archon quest on the moon, I don't think. There's no new Trounce domain. That's a big part of it. No new Trounce domain. Just, you know, explore the new place at our own pace, right? So, I mean, 66% is pretty good, but since I've been kind of stagnant on it over the last week or so, I think let's maybe do a little bit of progress there. So, maybe explore a little bit of moon for tonight. And then we'll see where that takes us. Now this might be the last part of the stream, you know, exploring the moon, which is not a bad way to do it. Not a bad way to do it. Oh, Bumdrit, welcome in. Hello. Welcome into the Twitch. How goes it? Been a while. It's been one night, Bumdrit. You were just here last night. Welcome in. I'm just about to embark on a little bit of a moon exploration stint. Yeah, that's where I'm at. that's where I'm at. Explore the moon a little bit. You have not done the moon yet. Okay. I mean, to be fair, there isn't really much rush. Like you really don't need to rush for it. I'll at least say that. I'll at least give you credit. Don't worry about rushing it right now. Like, you get 67 days to do the moon's exploration. There's no new Trounce domain. I don't think there's any new story in here. Now, for me, my personal goal is to try to 100% the exploration of the moon area before next version. Because of the fact that, well, I mean, that's just I guess that's just like it's like a self-imposed thing. I like to have a goal, especially with Genshin, because I want to stay on top of it. Zenless is a different story, right? I started Zenless late. I can't feasibly say I want to be fully caught up with Zenless. Genshin, I started, you know, very early on, or I'm fully caught up with, like, very strongly. So I intend to keep it that way. My personal self-imposed goal is always, if there's a new Archon quest, if there's a new region to explore, have it done by the end of that version that it comes out, right? Like, make sure the Archon quest, if there's a new one, finish it before the end of that particular version, just to make sure that I don't, you know, take down any barriers to progress for later, right? Now, there's 67 days for me to get this thing to 100%, claim all the stuff here, complete the quest and whatnot. My personal goal is to try to do it before the end of this version, and, you know, we're only about halfway through the version, right? We're on, I think we're on phase 1 right now. We still have like we still have another half of this version, but so I don't have 67 days maybe, but for myself. But I mean, that's still maybe a good 20, 25 days, something like that. Yeah, no, I understand, Bodrit. Yeah, it's been a while since your formal attendance. Well, how are things going with you? All I know about you, or one of the biggest things I know about you, is that your builds are more unorthodox than mine. Like, I have this thing where I say, oh, I have unorthodox teams and whatnot. You, like, crank that up, and you do better than me. Any new crazy builds and stuff to share? I was actually just testing Sandrone's damage. Each of these little pulses, those pulses there, they're doing like 70 to 80,000 on a good hit. And then with the burst, the last hit is doing maybe 300k on a crit. Okay. I have to get up there. Bunch of crocodiles. How do I actually get up? How do I actually get all the way up there? Or can I do it from... Can I go from there over to there? Ooh, maybe. Guy can each build quite a bit. Nice. Okay. You accidentally got Sandrone instead of C2 Sidlali. You pulled on the wrong banner? Did you just not pay attention and pull on the wrong banner? Oh man. Been so long since we talked, or since you've talked a little. Unfinished Reverie does more than Obsidian Codex? What do you mean by that? Oh, Unfinished Reverie is what? Is that burning? That's burning, right? Yeah, I think Unfinished Reverie is the burning one, right? Like when there's targets burning, there's like 50% damage or something, damage bonus to that. Well, okay, I mean that... I guess that makes sense to some extent. Because Obsidian Codex is more about crit rate, right? Obsidian Codex is less about buffing your damage. It's more about increasing your crit rate, like having being able to crit more often, right? So the actual amount of damage that you deal is not increased as much. I mean, you get the 2-piece set there, the 15% damage increase, but the actual damage increase itself is not that significant. It's the amount of critting you're doing, right? I mean, if you're critting pretty well with Unfinished Reverie on, hold on. Yeah, if you've got a decent crit rate without needing Obsidian Codex and you've got Unfinished Reverie on, that kind of does make sense. Yeah, 50% damage bonus. Is it damage bonus on... After leaving combat for 3 seconds, damage dealt increased by 50%. In combat, I can know... Okay, yeah. This damage bonus decreased by 10% per second until it reaches 0%. Yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, no, that makes sense. Damage dealt increased by 50%. Right, okay. This effect still triggers if the equipping character is off field. Yeah. Yeah, I think just in the time that you're using to probably set up your burning, set up your supports, before you actually unleash Kaniche, you'll probably have that 50% damage bonus, like, fully set up. Yeah. Okay. I could see that. That checks out. So get that for the first cannon shot. You're hitting 620k with it? Dang, okay. Yeah, I mean, actually, do you have his weapon or anything? There we go. Can I get in here? Get me in there. No! Let me claim the box before they take it. Wait, you're kidding me. So I think that those two robots were coming out, and they were gonna grab this box, and then I just ran up to it, quickly enabled it, and then hold on, wait, let me clip that. Wait, let me see this. I don't know if it'll show up right away. No, it doesn't show up right away. Hold on. Maybe I need to refresh. Oh yeah, okay, here. Let me see if I can put this here. Okay. And whoosh. Hold on, let me see this. Did it actually have what I think it... Did it actually do what I think it did? So right here, they start coming out. Let me... Can I full screen this? I don't know. Okay, they came out, and then I enabled this, and then in the... Look, you can see they're like falling from the sky. They're like falling from the sky, and they just... they're just gone. That's crazy. Yeah, I think we just watched them disintegrate as I opened the box. What are they exactly? Okay, so I guess you mentioned you haven't done the moon yet. They're like little... How do I do this without spoiling it? I don't want to spoil too much, but they're basically like intelligent constructs. You know, they fly. They're like little robots. They can fly around and they can pick stuff up. They can. Theoretically, they could pick up that box, and then the box, you can't open it unless it's like, you know, nothing's holding onto it. Nothing's like carrying it around and stuff. So I just ran up to it, clicked it to open it up, and then I guess I'm assuming those bots were coming down to pick up the box, and then you have to go chase them or something. But since I immediately went directly at the box, they lost their purpose. That's my guess. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Oh no, man, come on. Let me reach this. Damn it. Wait, can I drop to here? And then use that? Ah, there we go. Okay, go to this one. Go to this one. You have him R1C0. Oh, okay, so you do have his weapon. Mavuika, Yansan, and Bennett. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because Yansan just wants movement, like how much distance you travel. Okay. Doesn't Yansan also want something to do with... Oh, no, she doesn't, does she? Hold on, Yansan doesn't really care for that, right? Electro damage. No, it doesn't need to be. Okay, I know she's commonly on a team with Verisa, and I remember the common team I heard of was like Verisa with Yansan, and then it was like an overload team. It was an overload team with like Chevroys, and then like another pyro person. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But doesn't okay? The only thing is, uh, when her burst is running, she doesn't do a lot of electro, right? Nah. I guess okay. I guess you might compromise the burning effect, like at the very beginning, just as you use the burst. But after that, it just becomes a damage bonus. Okay, okay. I see the vision. Oh, it's a Electro Frost Knight Scion. Good thing I brought ice people. What the? Oh shoot, I forgot. I have to take this off. Huh? I'm not gonna lie though, I do kind of hate Frost Knight Scions. Like these are kind of stupid. I feel like.
くだらないついてきてくだらないティータイムの余興よ
呪言律令
Nice. Oh my god. Get me off of that.
逃げ道は直律令直
諸行無常汚いここにてね
I don't know how much experience you have with Frost Knight Scions, but I honestly hate these guys so much.
くだらない
Like, they're not that hard to fight in terms of, like, just, you know, their fighting mechanics. But it's, like, super annoying that, like, they basically make you bring characters of their element, but they're immune to that element.
またスネージナヤパレスに戻れってお達し、はあ、どうしてこう持っていけばこれが欲しくて駆けずり回ってたんでしょ
Nice. Okay, that's claimed. Hold up. I need to drop off the side. Oh, stop. Oh, did I miss it already? Oh no, I'm way off. Hold on. Oh, it's right here. Nice. Got it. The heck? Where's this taking me? Oh, it takes you back here. Okay. Can each burst, Mav skill, Bennett burst, Yansan burst. Okay. Yeah, okay. Mav skill. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, exactly. You want the burning to set up as soon as possible. Well, that's the thing with Frost Knight Scions, though. I always find they're so dumb. Like, okay, right up, you know, just up there, we were fighting an Electro Frost Moon Scion, Frost Knight Scion, whatever. Basically, that thing says, Sometimes I need you to hit me with Electro so that you break them out of their special state. But when I'm not in that special state, don't use Electro at all. So you're basically forced to bring a character that's Electro and only use them when they're in the little special thing they're doing. But it's completely useless for damage. So you have to basically waste a slot on your team just to bring a character of that element so that they can attack the Scion for like 5 seconds, and then they're completely useless for damage again. I find that just kind of unfortunate. Oh, hello. Can I not climb this? I didn't even need the jump. I could have just climbed it. But I get it though. I get it. That's the fun little thing of it. It's supposed to be able to help you get out by just a single jump. Managed to 36 star the Spiral Abyss again. Nice, there you go. Ever since you got Columbina and Inefa. Yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Yep. Power creep at its finest. Over here. Give me your lunar powers. Thank you. I put an apple down and immediately took it back. Hello. And here. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's like way high up. Oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. Finish your your Bumvilette build? Ah, did he finally get his artifacts off of Barbara? That's a crazy signature. Did he finally get the, oh my god. It's Mulan his weapon. Did he finally get Barbara's artifacts? Which one's the flower? Is this the flower? No, this is the sands. This is the flower. Okay, okay. Marchose Hunter. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, 42 crit value. Alright. And you had defense gets specialized in. So at least one of them went to defense. I'm guessing 1 to defense, 1 to crit damage, and then 2 to crit rate probably. Nice HP plume. What is that? 26-ish crit value. Good HP though. Okay. Wait, 15-6 crit rate. Right, actually, because you've got Mualani's weapon on, crit rate is probably what you care about. Plus the fact you have 36% crit rate from Marshosei in general. That's 36. A lot of that is crit rate. Hydro damage bonus, nice. 34 crit rate? Or crit value? Crit value, sorry. Crit damage circlet. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. With serves up on as well? Yeah, so you got to be at least running like 50 on 300 or something. 64 on 280. Okay, and then with the Marshosei, that's full 100. Congrats. Wow. Yeah, that's a full 100 crit rate. $10-1-4. I mean, yeah, the 10 obviously makes sense. It's always funny seeing like no investment on the other talents. I mean, for someone like me, I always try to build like everything together type of thing. I try to be like balanced to a fault. I'm almost balanced. I almost try to level things up balanced to a fault. Like I end up, especially like my early game, I ended up just probably leveling a bunch of stuff that was basically useless to level up that you don't use very often. All your builds are like that. I mean, that makes sense. Like, I mean, yeah. Honestly, for like a good number of characters, like I think especially the newer characters, a lot of them, you basically just need to level up their elemental skill to elemental burst. Especially for supports, elemental skill, elemental burst is all you need to level up. Like you don't even need to level up the basic attacks at all, normal attacks at all. Man, nah, no. You know what? I'm not gonna look at the Kniich. You know why? Because then we're gonna do Kniich, and then you're gonna be like, let's do Inefa, and then we're gonna be like, let's do Slippery Slope. I ain't falling for that. I trust it's a good build. I trust it's a good build. Just Kniich? Okay, fine. Only because we've been talking about him all night. 70 on 222. Okay, nice. Yeah, and you've got the R1. You've got the R1 weapon. Right, and then okay, full four piece unfinished. Nice, Dendro. Oh no, ad break. Crit damage here. Oh, that's really high crit rate too. Crit rate, crit damage with attack. Let's see, 24. That's 31 crit value-ish. A little bit of pesky HP there, but it's an attack percentage sans, so that's not bad. 29.5 crit damage. Didn't see the reaction to the circlet. I mean, the circlet's okay. The crit rate is really strong, but the substats were unfortunate. Yeah, there's some good stuff here. 7222. Not bad. Not bad, kid. Crazy to think. I think there's a lunar oculi At the top of that tree. Not this tree, not this tree. I'm talking about like the red one at the tip of her head. That tree. I think there's a lunoculi. There's a lunar oculus up in that tree. Yeah, see, I told you. Slippery slope, I tell you. Oh shoot, what the heck? Dead end, what the heck?
一休みしたいわ。もっと早く。
Hold up, is there no path in here? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay, maybe I gotta go from here.
くだらない。
Also, daily reset. Here we go. Up this way. Oh, okay, yeah, it captured one of those two hankies. Two of these guys. Okay.
見切りました。
やりなさい。ついてきて。いけるわね。
Nice. We've liberated them. There's four of you. Oh, I have to help. Oh, do I have to tell them? Do I have to talk to them to say that it's all over? And that the enemies are dead? What? What are you talking about? Wait, what? I think that's on top of the hill? Oh, maybe.
Chok, Jugon, Ritsuryu.
いけ。やりなさい。いけるわね。
Not gonna lie, when I first got Sandrone and I was doing this aiming thing, I remember I was fighting some Fatui people with Sandrone when I first got her, and I was, it was so stupid because right, because you know this game you just shoot at a target, right? I literally, because of how thin the shots were, like you just shoot right. It looked like a like a thin shot, like a laser, right? I literally tried to headshot the Fatui. I remember when I first got her, it was kind of stupid because I totally forgot that all I really needed to do was go after, like, hit the enemy in general. So I tried to like headshot the Fatuis. I thought you could do more damage by headshotting them. Yeah, so I was like trying to I was like really trying to aim the laser at their heads. And I was like, it took me a while to figure out. I was like, oh yeah, wait, there's no headshot damage in this game. Except unless unless you're using like an archer, unless you're using a bow and arrow. But I guess yeah, okay, unless you're using a bow and arrow, but still. Oh, that's it. Nice. Huh? What do you want? Oh, shoot. Where am I going? Oh my god. I'm not on PC. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, I figured out how to get the Lunoculi up at the top. I figured out how to get to the treetop. Hey, I was right though. It was up there. Okay, so that's where we, yeah, that's where we left them. Okay. Nothing over here, but there is something over here. Nice. Open it. Huzzah. Oh, it's... Oh, nice. Fully cleared. Treasure compass can't find anything. You wanted to watch me spend 3 hours getting to the top of the tree? Okay, the first night... I think the first night that I actually... I think I did stream it too. The first night I actually got into this area and I noticed there was a Lunoculi up there, I did actually try to get up there. But then I stopped. I kind of gave up around like there because I was trying to use Chaska. But normally, normally if it's like an overhang and like the, in order to climb up, you'd be literally going upside down. The characters don't do that, right? So at that point, I was just like, yeah, the flower's too wide. There's got to be some other way. There's got to be some other thing to do. Watch you get there in 5. Do it. I want to see it. Please. Please tell me how to get up there without without having to use the Kuhanki activity. And that's not even just like a snarky remark. Like if you can do it, that's actually going to be interesting. Like I'd actually like to see that. Lock it tomorrow. I mean, yeah, if you manage to do it, that'd be interesting. Because like, that means, yeah, you literally got to figure out how to. Hold on. Whoosh. Yeah, you're basically trying to figure out how to go from inside the stem of the tree to like out far enough to clear the side of the flower and then go up past the lip of the flower. Shoot, I did the wrong thing. Oh my god.
稲光すなわち永遠なり逃げ道は直15直
戻れ。さあ、一休みしたいわ。何？これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけ？
There we go. Mavoka, Kanich, Sedlali, and Chaska as a team. Yeah, the region is. Yeah, you can co-op. I'm pretty sure you can co-op in here. Well, actually, hold on. No, I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work. You know why? Because you're not in Natlan. Right? I agree that Mavuka, Kinich, Sidlali, and Chaska are good for gaining height. But that only works if you have phlogiston transmission or Night Soul transmission. But you've got to be in Natlan to do that. So no, you can't do that. You know you can't swap? Wait, then how are you gonna... Okay, you know what? If you could find a way to do it with that team, do it. I want to see it. Guys, welcome back. How was your shopping trip? Humid? Ah, okay. Yeah, pain. Step outside, and then you're sweaty. Okay, I think we're good here. Not seeing any more oculi or other things to grab or explore. I think it's this one. Yeah, riding the Sky Mount. You're just in time. I'm about to take the massive elevator. Okay, I'm trying to remember Column's location for the terminal at the Eye of Ibn Bellum. Right. Right, and then yeah, I went in and fixed it, I think. Wait, can I actually reach? Oh shoot, hold on. I can't go through this door, right? I think I have to go to the left. That's underneath. Hold on, how did I get in there? Through here? Oh yeah. Bang! There we go. Massive elevator time. Oh, it's a massive Kuhenki. Almost sounds more yappy in Japanese. Maybe. I don't know. I think Paimon's voice in English feels more unnatural. Massive elevator. Cinema. Are we already in outer space? What? Hold up. Which nation is that? Which nation is that? Quick, which nation is that? I don't know. Oh my god, we're still going up. Massive elevator, I told you. Oh. Oh. What was this? What did they say this was called again? Some space life form research station? Oh! Being waves makes your body... Oh my god, inertia! Oh shoot, we're actually... Wait, we're free-flowing. Wait, we're free-flow levitating. The cloud sensor. Infinite swim. Okay, if I do this and I just pull backwards, okay, I mean, you don't have to worry as much about inertia if you immediately pull the opposite direction for brakes. How's he moving? No, it's just they're just simulating space. They're just simulating space. Zero gravity. You're on the ISS right now. You're on the International Space Station. Oh my god. I didn't even realize that was a chest. That didn't even register to me as a chest. I literally I just happened to go to the right side-ish to get the teardrop resource, and it was a chest right there. All right, cool. I'll take that. I'll accept that. Yeah, I guess it's not fully accurate. You technically don't have an external force. That's true. Yeah. Real physics, you'd have to have something to give you an external force. An external force must act on you in a certain direction, thus accelerating you in that direction. Given by the equation F is equal to ma.
Margo, どうしたの? ウージがいなくなったの? じゃあ私たちは待って、起 客さんが来たみたい。
You've got a puzzle you're stuck on? Oh, yeah, quite. Yeah, you mentioned you had a moon puzzle you were
旅
stuck with.
人にパイモン、君たちどうして？
Do you know whereabouts you were when you got stuck on that puzzle? Because I mean, because if like there's a possibility you're like farther on than I am, so I would have no idea.
コロンビーナ、本当にお前だったんだな。こんなに遠くまで来てやっと見つけたぞ。
After the cutscene, reckon give you a hand. Depends on which you're at. You haven't left the first moon area. Okay. Sure. Okay, so you're the first moon area. Okay.
ううん、そんなことないよ。出会えて嬉しい。君たちなりのサプライズだね。ほら、オイラの言った通りサプライズになっただろ。でもどうやってここまで来たの？
AC Premium C6R5. Can I guess what it represents? AC? A lot of cash? A lot of cash? Abyss clear is equal to having premium team of C6R5. You do not need premium team C6R5. I am living proof of that.
きっと月の引力のせいだね。君たちの旅は月に捉えられたの。黒卵が紛らわしいことをするせいだぞ。おかげでこんなに優秀なガイドのオイラまでドジを踏んじゃったんだから
C6R5 premium team, that sounds like, if anything, that sounds like the requirements for like a dire onslaught.
ニンニンだよ。ニンニン黒卵だぞ。そう、パイモン、この子を責めないで。私にも責任があるから。いや、オイラは冗談で言っただけで。でも、それってどういう意味だ？お前たち。
And yeah, if you're saying Abyss Clear is different from 36 stars, I think. Because I think Abyss Clear just means, I think, like, strictly, it just means like, it just means completing 12-3. And getting the little, like, Mora rewards and stuff. The artifacts boxes.
私の力で月を隅々まで調べて、ここが安全かどうかを確かめ始めた。そうしたら、すぐに不思議なものがいくつか見つかって、ニンニンもその一つ。彼女、そして彼女の種族が何なのか、まだよくわかってないの。黒卵が？ただの月齢なんじゃないのか？見た目がちょっと黒いだけで。というか、だいぶ黒いけど。別に大した問題じゃないだろ？彼女たちは生まれた起源が違うって言うべきかな。私たちがテイワットで見たあの子たちは私の空爆によって生まれたの。でもここの月齢の体に流れてる力はもっと昔の月から来てる。それ以外にもニンニンの体の中には月とは関係のないものも隠されてる。
Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Right, different. Okay. Well, I mean, the moon is okay. This is the frost moon, which is like from a completely different era, right? Like that's where Columbina got her powers, right? When she was sent into the moon's reflection or whatever, and she was traveling backwards in time. She traveled back to the Three Sisters.
月とは関係ないもの？あ、黒卵がただの月齢じゃないってそういうことか。
それが原因で彼女たちの種族が特殊な行動をするようになったんだと思う。
どんな行動なんだ？
私がニンニンを見つけたのは地下の森だった。あの時彼女はとても弱ってて意識も失ってた。空爆で治療してみたけどあまり効果がなかったの。それでも地上に連れ出した時彼女が無意識に仲間の子を取り込んでるのに気づいたんだ。その後ようやくゆっくり目を覚まして。
仲間を取り込んだだって？
うん。月齢は絶対にそんなことしないね。そういうことをするのは一部のアビスの生物くらいかな。でもニンニンの体内にあるのは明らかにアビスの力じゃないし。
私仲間を取り込んだの？覚えてない。
あの時はまだ完全には目覚めてなかったから、融合って言葉を使った方がいいかな。あの子たちは自らを捧げて君の目覚めを助けたの。それならそこまで怖く聞こえないでしょ？
それでもまだ怖いぞ。
うん。私も少し心配だったから彼女を銀月の庭に連れて行ってしばらく仲間の子たちから遠ざけたの。
Do you use your Columbina with mask on or mask
隔
off?
離するためだったのか。じゃあ普通の月齢はどうなんだ？黒卵と融合しなかったのか？
大丈夫。それはニンニンと彼女の仲間にしか起きなかったよ。
Mask on, really? Okay. Because I know, yeah, because you can go into like the little garden, and if you talk to like the Kahenki, that like stores the records or whatever, you can actually interact with him and then choose to take her mask off. I don't know. I just notice. I just think about it because they didn't save my choice when it came to this. She has her mask on right now.
それは私が彼女に力を貸したから。
Well, you have to do a number of the Selenic Chronicles.
黒い血霊を見か
Like
け
you
た
have to
時
do
に
those
私が見
weekly
当たらな
quests
く
with
て
her.
余
Enough of
計
them.
な心配をしないように。でもこうして君がまたここに戻ってくるなんてね。
ごめんなさい。でも私は私の使命を取り戻したいの。
それが何なのかはまだわからない。でも月の引力が君をここへ連れ戻した。私にも手伝えることがあるかも。さっき言ってたよね。ニンニンは遺跡の端末から古月の力を吸収できるって。それが一番安全な方法だと思う。
そうだな。ここに来る途中でも他の黒卵に出会ったけど取り込むような怖いことは起きなかったぞ。もしかして端末の中の古月の力だけで十分満足したのか？
かもしれないね。
でもウージエン生態圏の入り口にあった端末は月の力に影響されてて黒卵がうまく吸収できなかったんだ。コロンビーナが何かしたのか？
ううん。それは月の海の暴走が 古月の嵐を引き起こして、とても濃い古月の力をまき散らしたせい、私もちょうどそれを解決しようとしてたところ、あの力は月霊以外の生物を傷つけるから。
それは何としても解決しなきゃな。オイラは絶対月のパーティーに参加するんだ。
マーゴ。
さっきの月霊だよ。
メガクヘキ。
この子はマーゴ。月の海に住んでるんだけど、高濃度の古月の力の影響で
Not gonna lie, getting to the moon for the first time and seeing them from afar,
そ
I
こ
was
に
like,
は
that's like
ウージ
Kuhenki
っていう
Gyarados.
仲のいい友達もいるよ。
お、別の太陽もいるのか？
うん。でも最近のウージは気が立ってて、マーゴと喧嘩したの。その余波が月の海をかき乱して古月の嵐を引き起こした。
まったく、友達なら仲良くしないとな。喧嘩なんてしちゃダメだぞ。オイラと旅人は今まで一度だってしたことないんだぜ。オイラは自分より大きな人を敬ってるからな。
君たちはいい先生だね。私は君たちから友達との付き合い方をたくさん学んだよ。
ひひ、それならオイラたちの出番だな。月齢の大王たちを仲直りさせてやろうぜ。
それだけじゃダメ。古月の嵐は
I
もう
wonder
発
if
生
like
してる。
once
だから
you fix their relationship or something,
古
then the
月の
storm
源を
subsides,
取りに
and
行
then
く
you'll be
つ
able
も
to
り。
go between the
あそこが
circle areas.
力の暴走の中心部だから。
おお、それって今の嵐を止められるだけじゃなくて、もしあいつらがまた喧嘩してももう同じ問題は起きなくなるってことか？
そうだと思う。
じゃあいつ出発するんだ？早くこの問題を解決すれば、それだけ早く黒卵に協力できるだろ？
Oh,
おや、
Bumjet, you're
あい
heading
つ
out?
の使命
Alright,
がすご
alright.
く気になってき
Yeah.
たぞ。
君
Yeah,
たち
that
が来
sounds
る
like a
前か
good
ら
sign
ずっとウ
to
ージ
sign
の
off.
様子を見てたの。あ
Thanks
の
for
子を
attending.
傷つけないように
Thanks for sticking around
月
while
の
you did.
海を離れた隙に古月の源を取りに行った方がいいと思う。あの子とマーゴを仲直りさせる方法はその後で考える。さっきマーゴが教えてくれたの。ウージのエネルギー反応が感知できなくなってるって。別の場所に行ってるのかも。
Long cutscene. Well, I mean, we found Columbina for the first time since we got to the moon.
大丈夫。
So I guess there's a lot for her to explain.
まだ間に合うはず。
ちょっと待って。彼女に一つ聞きたいことがあって。
マーゴに？いいよ。でも、あの子は質問
I know
に
you're
うまく
just
答えられ
staring
ない
this
か
cutscene
も。
down right now.
マーゴ、こんにちは。私はニンニン。あなたはマーゴジェティなの？マーゴジェティ？それってさっきの端末に記録されてた名前だろ？そいつが月霊大王になったのか？どういうことなんだ？じゃあもう片方の大王のウージはまさか。私にもどういうことかわからないけど、多分ウージ。
どうしたの？すごく驚いてるみたいだけど。二人の竜族の学者、寒月者計画？へえ、私の故郷にはまだ私の知らない秘密が隠されてるみたいだね。ひとま
One more
ず
fun fact.
ついてきて。
Sure, Bumjet, what you got?
古月の嵐を止めることができたらウージと話せるようになるかも。
それじゃあ出発しようぜ。
Okay, there we go.
マーゴ、私の友達を案内して。
Dang. Go to the lunar sea. Wait, what? Okay, I thought for a second it was pushing the ship. Kobe has enough application to consistently vape without a keto? I mean, I guess, yeah, it sounds like a decent canonical reason. Hey, that's a wallpaper and a half. Hold up a second. Let me make that official. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Ah. Okay. One with Traveler. But it's got my UID at the bottom. And then... Then... One without Traveler. There you go. Right there. There you go. There's your cutscene. Or there's your wallpaper. Send it to the Discord? Alright. I'll do that after. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Quasis, I'm so sorry. No way. Wait, okay, maybe I can leave the moon. Maybe I can leave the moon. It might just... Oh, hold on. It might just be on the moon, though. I don't know. Nope. Oh, rip. Okay, do you know whereabouts you are? Grid, no letters and numbers. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I mean, I guess you could kind of do it like a clock, too, if you had to. Lower right power station. Oh, like there? Oh, not this one? Left power station. Okay. I'm sorry, Quasis. No lack of grid and no lack of grid numbers is saving you on that. Hold up, have I actually done this? Whoa! Is this the one you're talking about? Is this the ball? Why is there a ball there? Don't know. To be honest, I don't even think you need to really use it, like, because I remember the tower here. You basically just want to get to the top. Like, the whole point was to activate the top of it. Yeah, the moon vase of fusion state, that's just to get you to jump up to the top, I think. Well, I think is it tied to... Okay, was the thing activated at the top? Like, because I had the thing activated at the top, right? Like, do you have the tower, that middle tower, active? No, it's not? Because, I mean, let's put it this way. I didn't need this ball. Now, I mean, okay. I think partially the quest also takes you through activating that tower, because that's kind of what's going to, Okay. I mean, normally these balls, you put them in little, I mean, it's pretty obvious. They're like deposits, right? It's almost like, how do I, where's an example of one? Actually, a good example of one, maybe. I mean, because yeah, I don't know if there isn't always a place to put them. Like sometimes some of them are just like they just roll around and they're just supposed to be little, I guess, portable devices that you can get the moon power from. Yeah, so it's like a device like this. Normally, if you have a place to put them, they look like that. You just kind of push them in, and then they kind of magnetize to it. I mean, for that particular one, I don't really see any particular place to put it. How do you activate the power station? Hold on. Send yourself up through those. But yeah, the cannon, because the cannons can shoot either you or the balls up. I vaguely remember like sending the ball through some of these, I think. I don't know, it's been a while, not gonna lie. I haven't explored the moon in like a week. I got to 66% exploration, haven't touched it for a while. I think it's just a portable power source. Lamau, there he goes. I mean, if that's wrong, then it'll despawn or something. Have you done the quest up to that point? Because I think the quest. Oh my god, I think the quest takes you through it. Oh, I guess I guess that's the part you're at. Is what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I just remember getting up to the top of that thing, like as a person. I didn't have a ball with me. I'm pretty sure I went up to the top as a person, and then you had to like, you just kind of touched it or something. I don't remember having to use a ball up here. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Was there something out in this area? I think it was part of the quest. Gosh, it just happens that after that cutscene, my co-op got locked. I would literally go in and take a look, but. But that's just a robot tending to him. I don't 100% remember. But I don't think I really used a ball up here. Yeah, you just link the 3 to that. Yeah, I don't really remember using the ball. Like, I do remember launching myself up, and then, yeah, you just jump up to the top. But I forget if there's, like, a particular condition you do before you can touch the mechanism at the top. Like, that's what makes the connection. Yeah, I'm sorry that cutscene locked out my co-op. Yeah, I think so. Well, because I'm pretty sure once you do the quest, like I think you're supposed to get up to here, and then that's I believe it's part of the quest to actually take this route, which actually brings you to the next area. Yeah, I think part of the quest does get you to like open up the 3 power stations or whatnot, so that you're able to use this terminal basically. Yeah, because the thing is, like, there's no exploring the next area without doing the quest, I believe. Because the actual, like, if you try to leave the circle, you get hit with a really massive Archeoloon storm. And so you basically, like, collapse probably within the first 10 feet of stepping out. So, like, yeah, as like if you're just getting onto the moon, you're basically stuck in this circle until you have this thing like unlocked and able to push you across to the next area. So yeah, I think it is part of the quest. Supposed to be a chest around here. There is a chest around here.
律令チョック裁きの雷一休みしたいわ
I need moon energy.
ついてきてふんいけるわね
Oh my god.
くだらない
There we go.
何これのためにあちこち連れ回されたわけついてきて
Another one back here?
何これのためにあちこち連れ回された
I need to clean up this area. Need to clean this area of loot. Oh, it's above. Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is? No response. Wait, have I even done this? Oh, right, because this takes you downstairs. Okay, you've done this underground part, probably. Maybe I need to revisit this area too. Alright. For one thing, though, I am going to offer up my Luna sigils I'm at 96% exploration in this area. Oh! Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh! The elevator went faster than we could fall. What in the hell is this? This is not part of the quest. This is meeting point. This is meeting point activities. Highest score 39. Oh. Oh, it's a snake game. Ah, what? I pressed up. What the heck? Wait, this is not part of the quest. This is just the meeting point.
アリア姉様、カノン姉様。今回が初めてのことじゃない。こんなの罰の域を超えてるよ。王に託された竜の都市も、あの小さな人間たちが築き上げた儚くも美しい家々も、姉様たちはあとどれだけ罪なき命が失われるのを見届ければ傍観をやめるの？もし私たちの王が健在だったら。私たちの王はもういないのよ、ソネット。もしあの全能とは程遠い皇天の主が蒼白で恐ろしい運命を秩序とみなすのなら、もしそれが破滅を運命づけられたこの世界が飲み込まれるのを免れる唯一の可能性であるのなら、どれほど重い代償を要求されようとも、そしてそれがどれほど私を悲しませようとも、漆黒の死の静寂よりははるかにマシよ。世界が破滅を迎える運命にあるなら、漆黒に抗うことに一体何の意味があるっていうの？ソネット？なんでもないよ、アリア姉様。何も言ってないから。ただ私たちを信じてくれてる生命があの暴君に虐殺されるのを見過ごすべきじゃないと思って。それが竜であれ、ちっぽけな人間たちであれ、私たち彼らを救うべきじゃないのかな。
ソネットが怒るのも無理ないよ、姉様。私から見ても皇天の主のやり方はあまりにも残酷すぎる。たとえほんのわずかな可能性しかなくとも、私は全力を尽くして救える命を救いたい。
でも救われなかった人たちは、救われなかった人たち、救われなかった命、彼らの血の涙と嘆きは跡形もなく消え去って当然だというの？そんなはずない。私は誰一人見捨てられることなく全ての命が救われてほしい。そ の秩序が皇帝の主と共に滅びさえすれば。
ソネット、私たちが生まれた意味を忘れないで。私たちに命を与えた王が彼方から帰還するまでこの世界を維持すること、それだけが私たちの使命なのよ。私たちは初めからこの秩序の代償を理解していたわ。この世界が破滅へと向かうのを見過ごすことなんてできないもの。
いや、これは秩序とすら関係ないよ、姉様。私たちにとって、私にとってソネットは一番大切な妹だ。だから姉様と私を苦しめるようなことはしないでほしい。皇天の秩序に直接抗ってはいけないよ。少なくとも世界がまだ脆弱な今は。
カノン姉様、私。
イスタロトが教えてくれた。人間だけが持つ言葉、希望。命がある限り希望はある。必ず希望はあるんだよ。
Okay, that was unexpected. I didn't. Oh! Oh, board all the ships that. Oh, yay! Nice! There's a couple other places. Yeah. You gotta explore, like, the extremity areas. Okay. How much resin do I have? I have 31. Okay. Is the elevator still here? I guess I gotta teleport myself back up. Alright. That's level 5. Check out my rewards. Yep, display all oculi. Nice. 90%. Ooh, and it's a Kuhenki Shrine Key. I know where to. I know where I'm taking that. Alrighty. Hey, look at that. 95% done with the Lunar Highlands. 0% done with the Moontide Sea. Yeah, so that's 72 in all, I guess. Yeah. Actually, there's Moontide Sea, and then the other thing too. I didn't even realize this until I actually took the effort to. There's the dark side of the moon. So that's the Moontide Sea, and there's still this whole other dark side of the moon. So there's still some exploration to be had yet. But for right now, that's gonna do it for us tonight. Alrighty. Well, that concludes tonight's stream. Full night of Genshin. Haven't seen one of these on stream for a little while. Been preoccupied with other games. And I still maintain the fact that we've got lots of time. We still have lots of time to get through this. But you know, nice to come back to our roots. Put some Genshin on the stream. All right. Well, thanks to everybody who came out to watch the live stream while it was still live. It was well, it's about our normal amount of time, 3 hours. That's yeah, it's pretty standard. Well, it's a little over, but in any case, pretty successful night. We did some witches revelations. We got Yai Miko and Chi Chi together, new talents. Those quests were pretty short. I kind of expected it. And then we explored the moon. We got to do some moon perusing. I mean, we're literally looking at the oh my god. Alright, cool. We literally took a ride on the highest elevator into space. We're looking at it right now. Yeah. There's still some more secrets that I have to probably uncover that I've probably missed along the way. I guess that's the cost of not having a fully leveled treasure compass. But, yeah. Alright. I guess I'll have to circle back around and see what I missed at some point. Okay, well, I'm off, chat. Thank you to those who came out to watch the live stream while it was still live. Thank you to Bobby Goody, both on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, Bumdrit. Thank you, Quagus. Thank you, anybody else who might have been lurking around in any of our 3 live stream platforms. If you're watching this after the live stream has concluded, then thanks for watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and best of luck with whatever endeavors you got going on this Friday. Hope to see you in a future stream, whether that's the next time I'm live or the next time you are available and willing to tune in. But until then, bye for now.